What is going on? Peace and blessings. This is ShanGO, aka Real Deal Ray, your intuition's mouthpiece. When that monkey mind wants to take over, and you know it's going to. This is the Shangodiac for Gemini. Today is 11/13, I believe. At least that's what I put in the description box. So, anyways, yeah, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Of course, that always is just a good way to like, share, and to subscribe and to thrive. Okay, in your own shit. All right, that's how it works. Okay, I hope y'all are well. Um, so let's get into this. All right, let's get into this. We definitely have a lot to talk about here, Gemini. I am going to keep it concise, but yeah, we're going to definitely keep it concise and see what's going on here. This place is a little bit darker than the rest. In my travels, in my business, well, whatever, man. You'll get the gist that you need to get. Okay, first off, I'm gonna tell you like this, Gemini. Well, let's just come straight at it. Since it's you and I, all right. Since it's you and I, what there's a decision to make here, and you're not making it. And by you not making it, it's kind of fucking you up. Okay. Now, this is happening on a lot of different levels. There's a lot of reasons why this is happening. There's the fear of, the whole what if thing. Okay, so there's a lot of fear behind this, a lot of hesitation behind this. But I definitely feel there is a decision right now at the heart of everything right now going on for a lot of you Geminis concerning something, and it's like either this or that. Okay, it's not about a bunch of options or anything. It's about this or it's about that. And I definitely feel like this has been causing a lot of interference. I feel like also this is coming into some procrastination too. Also, you've been procrastinating on even trying to decide about making this decision. All right, and this is something that needs to be addressed. Okay, it needs to be addressed, and you need to shit or get off the pot, as they say. Okay. Um, Let me look around here. You're not looking too bad here, okay? You're not looking too bad here. I will say this, in the realm of finances, you would benefit greatly by using that creative heart energy. So things that you are extremely passionate about, okay, um, are going to actually benefit you. Things that were maybe hobbies, things that you do for free, just because you love them. All right. Now you can slow your way into these things or whatever, but another thing with this, some of you Geminis are also, like I said, a consummate salesman. So I feel like some of you Geminis may need to take something on the road, or maybe just do some traveling, or maybe do some type of, you know, you go hit this town and you go hit that town or whatever, but you take your youthful vigor, your youthful electromagnetic charisma to whatever it is that you're doing. And I do feel definitely that's going to boost a lot. Interesting thing about this card too, I was just looking at this card before it came up in your reading. And this is also what is known as the Christ card. Okay, this is also the Christ card. And I want to say definitely to a lot of you Geminis out there, some of you Geminis anyway, I won't say a lot, some will heed the call, but I feel like something is being birthed into your life that is more heart centered as opposed to just profit centered or just money centered or whatever other type of ego type thing. I know money is not necessarily ego. Some people allow it, you know, to inflate their ego and stuff like that. But I definitely feel like this is something. Um, you're going into this whole other thing here, but I feel like definitely it's coming from this heart space. So tap into your heart space if you want to make more money. Okay, and I know that sounds simple and it sounds cliche. It's what do you call it? I'm gonna quote Reverend Ike on that one. It's simplistically profound and profoundly simplistic. Hold on, you didn't get one of these yet, but you go get it out. There you go. That's for you. Okay? Yeah. But that's what they're telling me about their money. I think like some of you guys right now, if you just turn to your heart chakra, your heart center, that heart space, come from the heart space, in regards to your finances. No, it may not happen overnight. No, you may not fucking make 5,000, 10,000, $20,000 by the end of the month or whatever. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about over the next few months how something, you start to snowball at the top of the hill and let it roll down and it starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger like in the cartoons. That's what I'm talking about. But for something based around your heart space. Now, I gotta say this, man. Some of you may actually have this in your chart, some heavy Libra energy, but I feel like some of you are also dealing with a very deceitful mind game playing woman. And she has also been kind of complicating some shit also. And like I said, this could very much be a goddamn Libra. And I love my Libs, but this Libra is a troublemaker. And she can be troublesome, I'll say it like that. She knows how to play some pretty good mind games. She knows um, about the long con, if you will. Okay, she does shit like that too. In other words, this bitch ain't dumb. She's kind of like a chess player in a way. Okay, she's kind of like a chess player. All right, and she knows how to, in whatever way. I feel some of you were going through it, and she is been on your mind as well. She may also be influencing the decision that you have yet to make. Once you decide, miracles can reside, baby. That's right. I want to also take a very quick break and say you needs to get you a psychic email reading if you have some questions. We're having a special on the 5-question email reading. So what you're going to get is a recording in your email that you have for your records. You can listen to it as many times as you want. You can refer back to it. It also gives you a chance to carefully sit your ass down, craft your questions, and then you submit your 5 specific questions to me. I answer them, I record the reading as I'm doing it, send it back to you in the privacy, in the confidentiality, and in the comfort of your own email. So you can listen to it when you need to, when you want. So there's no time constraints, you don't feel rushed, stuff like that, okay? And also, just had to say this, we're still doing this 11-11-11 breakthrough. This whole month is filled with 11-11s, okay? So this is a powerful gateway energy. You can still tap into that. All that information is in the description box. Now, what's going on here? Excuse me, I got to tune into this one. Some of y'all's relationships, excuse the jet airplane. Some of y'all's relationships, some of you Geminis are actually in a relationship where I feel like it's kind of upgrading the way that you look at yourself, what you value, almost kind of like expanding your box a little bit. So that's good because I know you was feeling a little bit restless there for a while, especially within whatever situationship or relationship that you were dealing with. So that's actually a good thing. Whatever you're at now, I do feel like it's moving. I feel like it's expanding. So, and the most important thing that I like about it is it's getting you to take a look at yourself. And I feel like some of you Geminis allowed yourself to just kind of be in the same routine rut, routine rut, routine rut, routine rut. And whatever this relationship is bringing to the table, it's also expanding, okay? It's also expanding. Might even be with some type of an earth sign, okay? Or an air sign, a fellow air sign, I should say, all right? Health-wise, what we got going on here? I can see that there's something that has been bothering you. One thing I can say right now that is not making anything any easier as far as physically and health-wise, as far as you're concerned, is your worry right now. I definitely feel like almost a chronic. I don't want to label it a chronic anxiety, but I feel like it's definitely. I would almost classify it as chronic. The worry is that bad. Okay, the worry is that bad. Um, as far as, like I said, something having to do with you physically. It could be an illness, it could be an injury, it could be some type of, other inherited condition or something like a medical condition that's not necessarily an illness or an injury, but it does come and it goes, okay, or something like that. But another thing I can see here, coming from where you're coming from, and I'm going to show you what's going on here. Ugh, yeah, you were in a place where you were either feeling emotionally secure, or you thought you was close to this. Put it to you that way. You thought you was close to having this. Maybe even perhaps making a home or something like that also. Um, but for some reason, I feel like whatever the situationship you're in now, it is helping you to expand your concept of yourself, what you value, get a better understanding of the different contrasts, what you like, what you don't like. Okay. And within your family structure, okay, within your family structure too, somebody here has also, this is actually a very good card. It's a card of overcoming obstacles and stuff, overcoming health. I feel like maybe you have somehow helped somebody to, you've been helping somebody out, and it really has helped them. Maybe they had some type, maybe they had a family member was sick or something like that. I feel like some of you were helping care for somebody, or help kind of take care of somebody, or whatever. Um, this is the one kind of bothering me though. Okay. I don't like being the bearer of bad news, but at the same time, I pride myself on shooting straight from the hip. Okay, so what we have here is a nine of spades. I mean, excuse me, nine of hearts. Okay. Um, this is going several different ways, as I've been fucking preaching from the goddamn rooftops. I'm not going to hit that point yet. Some of you, I'll say just a very small few of you, hopefully none of you, okay? I hope I'm totally wrong on this, but I do feel there's a transition coming. Somebody's about to transition, okay? Somebody's about to transition in the near future here, okay? That all right? That I don't know who, but I do feel like somebody is about to. And also on another level of this ending loss type energy, I feel like a very, very, very important relationship, though they may not physically transition. The relationship will be as if they were gone, as far as you're concerned. Okay, I don't like being the bearer of bad news, but yeah. Um, the other thing about this, though, I guess the lemonade I can make out of these lemons is to say that you have a lot of ancestral influence and energy over you right now, like a lot of us do, a lot of us especially that are on the frequency do. But I want to just say that if you've been watching and haven't really done anything about, started talking to your ancestors, and creating that relationship with them, and making just a little bit of time, maybe feeding them some water, or some black coffee, or some food or something like that. Burn some spirit money, light a little candle, something like that. Now is the fucking time. Okay, it's like having assistance. All right, it's like having money, and I don't want to just equate this to finances. This is just an example. But money can help out with a lot of things, right? Well, your ancestors can help you out with more than what money can help out with. So it's like having a bunch of money in a bank account, but you done lost all your ATM cards and your credit cards to this bank account. So like you don't have access to it, all right? You don't have access to it. I'm not saying that you don't, because they can still kind of get through, but why not make it easier, and why not make it a reciprocal relationship? A relationship that is alive in your life right now, That's where I'm coming from with it. So That's been your Shangodiac. I hope you all are well. Hope you all are staying warm or dry or wherever you're living and shit. I know it's getting wintry in a lot of places. And I just want to tell you, I got much love for you. And we shall return. All right. So peace and blessings. Get your psychic email reading. Check in the goddamn description box. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And also, sign in, tap in with this breakthrough energy that we're spinning. And you're going to see, you're going to see. You're more than likely going to end up seeing some things popping off by the end of this month. Okay, that's how potent it is. But it is a certain channel. It is a certain frequency, and some of this is also going to have to, it's going to be determined by what you decide. Okay, because some of you haven't fucking decided yet. Once again, that's also what this is. You can't enact your powers. You can't work your magic. You can't, finger bang the law of attraction if you don't decide. You got to decide, and then the miracles will reside in your life. Peace and blessings.